Defeated by
mentality to go.
There's more to life than just basketball.
Available at Drug Emporium.
Not be seen tonight.
Oh, man.
But it will return next Monday. Now, an ABC exclusive.
excellent.
Bachelor's Grove Cemetery, Midlothian, Illinois. This abandoned cemetery has the reputation as being America's #1 most haunted. It's a hotspot for paranormal activity. Besides being a favorite hangout of Satan worshippers, people have long reported seeing ghost houses that disappear as you walk into the woods. Apparitions, ghost cars from the 1920s, lots and lots of orb activity, and even ghost horses. And in the 1920s and 30s, the pond was a favorite spot for the mob to dispose of a body, and I'd assume that it's still a pretty good spot for that today. Bachelor's Grove Cemetery is on private property surrounded by local park district. Less than 30 minutes from Chicago, the cemetery was left abandoned, unmanaged for decades. It was overgrown and vandalized. If a gravestone could be knocked over, it was knocked over. And that's the first thing you notice about this lonely place, the destruction people have brought over the years. The site has even been victim to grave robbers, with human remains being stolen. But thanks to groups of local volunteers, the site has been cleaned up, and it's well kept and no longer being openly disrespected. The cemetery's residents seem to be mostly born from the mid to late 1800s, buried mostly around the Prohibition era. A famous ghost known as Madonna, or the Woman in White, is said to reside in the cemetery. The story goes that she is looking for her lost infant daughter. In 1991, someone in a paranormal tour group snapped a photo that very clearly shows a woman sitting on a grave marker. She's dressed in white, wearing what some say appears to be a burial gown. Over the years, there seem to be a few contradictions in the official story, but what we know is that the photo was purported to have been taken on 35mm infrared film, and the apparition was not visible to the naked eye when the photo was taken. It was only after developing that the apparition was discovered. The photo has long been debated and featured on one paranormal show and program after the other, but one thing everyone agrees on is that the photo is real, at least in the sense that the negative hasn't been altered. Midwest Shadows is going to Bachelor's Grove in the spring of 2018, and our goal is to be catching orb activity and recreate as closely as possible the famous photo of that woman in white using infrared film. We'll use a couple of different exposure settings and maybe a little science to see how likely or not it is that a spirit was actually caught on film here in 1991. We're going to have a lot of fun in 2018. We're bringing audience participation into paranormal investigations of famous locations. Say that 10 times fast. So hit the subscribe button. You'll never want to miss a live investigation, so hit that alerts button as well. We appreciate your viewership. Thank you for watching, and we will see you out there.
Scene.
Capture more
At